Hello, it's Amanda the Spiritual Anarchist. And so, let's go ahead and do this general reading for your husband here. So, it looks like your husband is a really hard worker, but with this hard work, he doesn't really have a long term vision. Like, he's kind of just working hard, but there's like no bigger picture. Like, he doesn't there's like almost no intention of why he's working hard, besides maybe he's obsessed. Here at the King of Pentacles, like he's obsessed with like money and power, and he's so obsessed with it that he may even neglect his loved ones, his relationships. Excuse me, I don't know why my throat's all of a sudden getting dry. Where's my water? Yeah, so it looks like your husband is just really obsessed with like getting money. He'll almost do like whatever it means to get an extra buck. Like, let's say that he's got plans with you, but then he finds out he can make $50 if he does this. He's gonna choose that over hanging out with you, and that can make you feel really neglected. And on top of also being a money also on top of being money obsessed, he also is terrible with managing money. Like, he could make a large lump sum of money and then spend it all in a night. Holy moly. But so, yeah, with that, he also is getting very frustrated, and we sat with the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here. So they're kind of like mirroring each other in this, where like your husband's putting all this work, but he's getting kind of frustrated because he's not getting the results he wants. He's like in so he's getting really like the results are gonna happen. It's just gonna be super slow, and it's not gonna be when he wants. And this could be either with money or a goal that he has. But like it's like he feels like he's trying and he's trying so hard. He's doing all this stuff, but he's just not getting the results he wants. But they're going to come. He just has to continue working hard at it. It's not going to happen right away. But, and I feel like this hard work that he's doing, he's trying to put it in with himself, because Eight of Pentacles in reverse is all about self-improvement, and he's trying so hard to be perfect, and he's putting so much work into being perfect, but he still is making all these mistakes, and so he's getting all really frustrated about that. And so then on top of that, I feel like he has you in his mind here with the Queen of Pentacles. I get two different like types of readings with this. I feel like this is how he sees you. He sees you as this like nurturing, loving, hardworking parent. Like, you were literally the perfect parent in his eyes, and that he like wants to be like you. Like, that's, he's striving so hard to be perfect with this Eight of Pentacles. He wants to be just like you, but he's not getting the results that he wants. He's not getting the outcome maybe the people around him are making him feel less of. And so he's kind of like feeling down and out. And the reason why I bring up the people around him is because we have the Page of Cups in reverse. And the Page of Cups is about your husband has this thing, this goal, this idea that he has, and he's not telling anyone about this goal because he's afraid that people are going to be like, oh, that will never work, or you're stupid for thinking that, or like, why would you even bother wasting your time with that? And so he doesn't want other people getting in the way of him and his goal, because he's already getting in the way of him and his goal. Like, his self-talk, his critic inside of his head is also kind of mean to him. Like, he's trying to exist. He's trying to do all this hard work. He's trying to be the perfect person here with the Eight of Pentacles. But his thoughts are just really getting him down. His thoughts are telling him that he can't do it. He won't ever amount to anything and all this stuff. And he's having really trouble deciphering between his intuition and his ego. Like, he's just not sure where to go in life, because he doesn't trust himself in the grand scheme of things. And also with the Page of Pentacles, this also represents emotional immaturity, that your husband doesn't want to grow up. Like, so your husband doesn't want to grow up. He kind of wants to stay being a kid. And that's why he really is kind of confused and lost in life, because he's putting this hard work as if somebody has told him to put hard work into, like, he knows he's got to work. He knows he's got to make this money here, but he just doesn't want to grow up, and he doesn't want to take responsibility. He doesn't want to think about the future. He doesn't want to think about these long-term goals. He just wants to make as much money as he possibly can. And in doing that, he's neglecting relationships and the people around him, because he doesn't have that emotional maturity yet to think about other people. And so I feel like with all this stress, he's also kind of like, I don't know if the mom is still in the photo, but I feel like he's also kind of like craving some like mothering need, like some mothering love. Like, he's just going through all this stress, and he just kind of wants somebody to be proud of him and to like tell him he's doing a good job, and to tell him to keep like going and doing all these things, because it seems like as if maybe like he's not, because his inner critic with the or not the Seven of Pentacles, oh, I switched these. His inner critic with the Page of Cups here, where the reason why he's not telling anybody about the things he wants to do is because he's already being so mean to himself that he's afraid other people are going to be kind of like doubt his dreams or doubt his goals. And so he kind of wants somebody to mother him, in a sense. Like he needs some type of reassurance, some type of love. And he sees like you're that for your kids, but maybe you're not necessarily that for him. And so like he looks up to you as a mother, and he wants to be like you as a parent, but he's just not ready to grow up yet. And I feel like that and he's like fighting it. Like he knows what there's something is telling him, like his intuition is telling him what he's got to do, but he doesn't want to listen because he's not sure if it's his intuition or if it's his ego. And he's kind of like scared and worried and frustrated. And so he kind of just wants somebody there to tell him like, hey, like, listen to that voice, do this, do that. But he's afraid to tell people because he's afraid that people are going to tell him that he's wrong or that he's dumb or all this stuff. And then so we have the Six of Swords here. So your husband is also going through a transition, like he's going on to a new journey. I feel like this is also with himself with the Page of Cups here, where or not the Page of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, where he's trying to improve himself and he's trying to become the perfect person. So he's letting go of a lot of things. This could be in your guys' relationship, or this can be like he's moving houses or he's moving jobs or whatever it is. This person is really leaving a lot of things in their past. Like they're making a big life change here. And I feel like they're working hard to make this life change, but they're just not where they want to be in life because they haven't seen the results that they want. It doesn't mean that they're not going to come. The Seven of Pentacles often represents that this hard work will pay off. You just have to continue working hard, and that you have to continue working hard, and eventually it will come. And it may not come as quick as you want it to, but don't get frustrated because it will happen. But so with this Six of Swords, this also means that there's a lot of heavy weight going on your husband's shoulders right now. Like there's a lot of troubles and problems that he doesn't want to let go of, or he doesn't know how to let go of. And that goes with the Page of Cups. Like maybe his heart or his mind is telling him like, hey, you got to let go of this. Like this is no longer good for you. But so with the Six of Cups, yeah, like, sorry, I don't know why I just got, confusion. So the Six of Swords is like, it's telling him like, you need to let go of stuff. You got baggage, you need to let go of it. But then the Eight of Cups is like, he doesn't know to trust that. Like he doesn't know if that's a good thing or not, to let go of things or to let things be in the past and to not think about it again. And so he's just kind of like holding on and harboring all this sadness, and he doesn't know where to put it, and he's kind of like scared because he's going into the unknown and he doesn't know what to do, which is also why he wants more of that motherly love. Like he almost wants his mom, I don't want to say like his mom to hold his hand throughout it, but he kind of just wants somebody to comfort him and to let him know that it's okay to feel like this, it's okay to worry about life, or it's okay to get frustrated that things aren't turning out the way that you want them to. And so he's trying to be better. He's trying to put in this hard work. He just doesn't have an end goal. So it's kind of like he's just working with no end sight. And so the Seven of Pentacles calls for, the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse both call to really sit down and think about where it is that you want to be in life. And that's where you create those goals, because it's possible to create that, but you have to think about the bigger picture. And I feel like right now your husband is more so just focused on like working hard to be the perfect person, but he doesn't know who he's going to be the perfect person to, or like how he's going to implement these ideas. And with the King of Pentacles, I feel like he gets lost, and maybe like even with, he's got some new idea about money, and so he hasn't told you about how he's going to start making his next dollar bill, or how he's going to make his next paycheck, because he's afraid that you guys are going to like belittle, I don't know why I'm saying you guys, he's afraid that he's afraid people are going to belittle him, because it could be risking some type of integrity that he has, because King of Pentacles in reverse often represents people who will do anything for an extra buck. So maybe there's something you don't want your husband to do to make some money, and he's like, oh, I might just go behind her back and make that money, my way anyways and not tell them about it, and because they're just so money obsessed. So if you feel like your husband's sneaking around, I don't think it's with another person. I think your husband's just keeping how he's making money from you, and he's not going to tell you how he's making money, because he's afraid that he just doesn't want to get belittled, or he doesn't want to get yelled at, whatever it is. So he's keeping that a secret from you. He could be, don't take that verbatim. But so yeah, and so also with the King of Pentacles, he's just having really hard time, what's it called? Like, he doesn't know how to save money. He's like irresponsible with his money. He's got poor money management, and this has to do with him not wanting to grow up. So he may like make a lot of money and then spend it on having a lot of fun, and not realizing that he's neglecting you and the family that way, because he's just immature, and he's neglecting you because you'd rather have fun. But then he's trying to work hard on being perfect, and he is hardworking, but he's not getting the results he wants. And I feel like this comes from his immaturity with money as well, that he isn't where he wants to be in life because he's too immature with money, even though he does work hard for it. And he is frustrated that maybe he doesn't get as much cash as he wants to get. But that's coming from his lack of being able to manage his money. And I feel like, and he's also holding on, harboring to a lot of things. Like, he's trying to start a new path. He's going on a new path. He's changing something in his life. It's a major life change that's happening, and he's entering the unknown, and he doesn't know what is going to happen for that, and he wants some type of love and comfort. So let's go ahead and we'll do like a 1 card clarification, and then we'll do like a oracle message if we have time. So we got the Camera in reverse with the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles, you know, he's hardworking. So I feel like maybe he doesn't even, like, he's like pushing, like he feels pressured. Because, sorry, I had to think of how these 2 cards resonate with each other. So I feel like he feels a lot of pressure coming with this hard work. Like, there's a lot of people telling him he has to work hard for this, and maybe he even feels frustration from the people around him. Maybe he's not where people want him to be, and so he feels that pressure, and he's trying to like block out this pressure. He's trying to do his best just to work hard, even though he's getting slow results, but he feels a lot of pressure from the people around him to get these results. Like, he wants these results, he's working for these results, and he's not getting them as fast enough, and he feels bad because he feels this pressure that people want him to be there to where he wants to be at as well, but it's just not happening. And so he's feeling more pressured because of that. Then we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Endless Road in reverse. I feel like what like my intuition is telling me here is that maybe you guys were going through a little something here, and he sees you as this wonderful mother, and I feel like maybe he felt like you guys were just going nowhere. Maybe you guys were arguing a lot, or the relationship wasn't going further. I feel like that feeling has changed for him, that you guys have fixed whatever was in this road, making it feel like nothing was going to change, and like you guys have started going somewhere with your guys' connection, whether if you guys are together or apart. Like, there's no longer really that stuck feeling. And so then we got the light bulb in reverse with the 6 of Swords. So the light bulb represents like the light bulb in reverse really means not knowing where to go. So I feel like with this change, with the 6 of Swords, with your husband making this new change in his life, he has no idea where he's going. He's just really stuck and confused. And like, I know I said that before, but this is just even solidifying more so that confusion that your husband is experiencing. And so then we have the 8 of Pentacles with the no trespassing warning signs. So with the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like it's weird with the no trespassing, the warning sign. We'll clarify this card some more. Actually, we're going to be running out of time soon. So skip over this one, because with the 8, not the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, how he's working hard to be his best, but Okay, yeah. So with this hard work that he's doing for himself, like how I mentioned, how he may not crap, I just lost my train of thought. Anyway, so the no trespassing warning sign is saying that like he's kind of like ignoring things about his work or himself, that he's kind of like he's working hard to improve himself, but he's ignoring the major issues that are going on and the reason why he's working on himself, like how he's supposed to be looking at the bigger picture and who he's supposed to be and why he's supposed to be that. He's ignoring all those red signs, so they're actually not getting fixed. And then we have the Page of Cups with the big waves in reverse. So yeah, like this emotional immaturity that he's experiencing, these secrets, like no change is really coming from this. Like he's just, whatever it is that he feels like he needs to do, he's not making any changes to actually do that. And I feel like these two cards go hand in hand. Like he's feeling called to fix something about himself, to help himself, but he's ignoring the major issue, and so no change is coming from it. That's what's also creating this emotional immaturity. And also with Artist in reverse with King of Pentacles as well, he's not really creating much of anything because he has terrible money management. So he's also kind of stuck in this loop of making money, spending money, and not really creating anything for him or his life or his financial stability. Well, not necessarily stability, because the King of Pentacles also mentions, like, you know, you guys might be comfortable enough in the money department, but he does spend a lot of money, and he also may be really braggy and show-offy about it too. Like, he's trying to show his friends, like, oh, look at all this stuff that I got, look at this cool, like, new watch that I bought, and things like that.